Hi, and welcome to In the Can. So today I'm going to be making meatballs. And you can use any kind of ground meat that you want. Today I'm using ground pork because it's cheaper than ground beef. You want two pounds of ground meat. So for my second pound, I'm going to use pork sausage. You want 1 1/3 cups of breadcrumbs. I always buy the Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. Ooh. A little bit more than what I wanted, but it'll work. Two cloves of garlic. Calls for 1 small onion. But I don't like bits of onion, so I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of onion powder to my mixture. I want 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. Teaspoon and a half of salt. The recipe calls for grated Parmesan cheese. I don't have any Parmesan cheese, so I'm not going to add that. I like fennel, so I'm going to add some fennel seed. That's completely optional. You can add it if you want. And we want 2 eggs. And we want to preheat the oven to 375. So let's get in here and start mixing this together. Oh, I forgot. A quarter cup of water. So I have a good sized kitchen in this house. It's like 12 by 15. But the door to the bathroom, the dining room, the back porch, the stairs going upstairs, and the stairs going to the basement all connect to my kitchen. So I have one very small set of cupboards and no room to store anything. I built a pantry shelf, but even it's full. So I'm looking to buy another house, and the kitchen is important to me. So now that we have our meats, we're going to go and roll it into about 1.5 inch size meatballs. Now I've got a parchment lined baking sheet that I'm going to bake these on. And I use the parchment paper because it makes cleanup that much easier. So I'm going to have to use 2 baking sheets. Might even have to do a 3rd round of meatballs. If I space it a little closer together, it's not going to spread, so. the other baking sheet out. And a fresh piece of parchment paper. And we'll make up the rest of these meatballs. And they don't have to be perfect circles. A little much. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 24. I got 28 meatballs. So there we have them. Let's stick them in the oven. And we're going to bake those for 15 to 18 minutes. And then we'll be back. Okay, my meatballs are done. So let's try one of these and see how it is. Mmm. Quite good. Okay, now I've got my meatballs made. I'm going to make myself a meatball sandwich with them. Let's get some sauce on our bun, or on our roll. Place our meatballs on the sauce. Let's do a little sauce over the meatballs. Got some provolone cheese. I'm going to pop this in the microwave for a minute so the cheese melts. And I'll be back when that's ready. And here we have our meatball sandwich. Let's give this a taste. Very good. Hope you like this recipe. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.